Alright everybody, so if you've watched this channel, you know I'm a big fan of Persona 5.
I'm a fan. Not as big as him, though.
That's fair, that's honest. But we love Persona 5.
Mm-hmm.
You watched me play through the whole thing, so you've seen the game.
Oh, yeah.
Got a lot of Persona 5, Persona in general, collectibles down here in the game room. And today, I've kind of been thinking about this video for a long time.
Mm-hmm. We've had this plan for probably a couple months, and we just never
At least,
really had the time to do it.
Yeah, we're really bad at filming YouTube, right?
Yeah,
That's just how it is.
Not our strong suit, guys.
But I always watch videos of people ranking like the social links, the team members' usefulness in combat, all these things that are really, really useful. But that's not us.
That's not what we do
on this channel.
We don't do that here.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do today is vastly more important than any Persona 5 ranking video
Honestly,
you've ever seen.
I think this might be more important than actually playing the game.
Probably the most important Persona 5 video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. We are going to rank the core team members, their masks.
Yeah.
That's how important we think this video is.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, it's important. It's what they rip off to reveal their personas, so...
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. I just wanted to talk about the masks.
Rolling off.
But there we go. It's a genius.
See, that's why it's so important, guys.
So just to lay a couple ground rules down real quick. We are doing the 10 members that you see right here. Loki or Akechi is in it, but the mask that we're gonna rank officially for this. I totally forgot to say it. We talked about it before the video.
Yeah.
Here's your spoiler alert right here, guys. If for some reason you haven't played Persona 5, especially Royal, and you don't want any spoilers until you get a chance to play a game, thank you so much for clicking on this video, but now's your time to leave.
Yeah.
This is not...
Watch our other videos. Some of them don't have spoilers.
Well, or just watch any pickups. Just watch our channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what really key takeaway.
If you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch this video until you play them.
Going forward, we could just mention spoilers. We're not intentionally doing it, but I think it's going to come up in the natural conversation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we are going to talk about Akechi's Act 3 costume with the dark mask. Yeah, so there you go. That's the spoiler for that guy.
And Sumire, because
Sumire's in it.
Royal.
Yeah, we're doing Royal. This is the Royal. No Persona members from like
Strikers
or
Arena,
anything like that. I don't know if Phantom X counts at this point. It's not out quite yet in English.
I mean, it's not really the core characters. It's like a different. It's a different.
It's Persona. Yeah, basically just Persona 5 Royal. The 10 members we see here. We're ranking what we think, how much we like the masks, and we're gonna do the 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said that. Repeating myself multiple times here. We're going to start with number 10, which is our least favorite each, and then work our way up to our top favorite. We have not discussed it with each other, what the rankings are yet. All we've discussed is like kind of like what the rules are, how we're going to go about doing it. So yeah, you ready to get started?
Let's get going.
Okay.
We need to start.
Yeah, we just killed 3-minute intro. That's not boring at all for anyone.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did it on your phone. I have a little piece of paper.
I just opened my notes. Sorry, guys. Not very professional.
That's more professional than a little piece of paper.
Starting off, my least favorite is definitely Haru's. Honestly,
Haru, okay.
It's just a black mask. I get maybe it's supposed to match your costume, but I think it's really bland, really boring, and really lame. So that's about all I have to say about that one. There's nothing there. It's just a black mask.
I think that's a fair observation. I have stuff to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I don't want to add too much more until I get to hers. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So for me, my number 10 actually is Morgana, our little mascot cat friend.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing.
I don't know about friend. He needs to.
When I first started,
go out at night.
Well, mechanic of the game. I could argue that one. So here's why I picked Morgana for number 10. For me, I actually enjoy the character. I think I like him more than a lot of people play the games that are from like just videos I've heard people talk about. I actually enjoy Morgana. My issue is that when I played through it the first time, I don't think I realized he was wearing a mask in the metaverse until like halfway through the game, and all of a sudden there was a mask there. Oh, we have a special guest.
Hey, goofball.
We're filming. So here's where I came from that. Not only did I not realize he was wearing a mask, because he's a cartoon cat in the metaverse, and then he's like a realistic looking cat in the real world. The whole point of the mask, and this is where I want to start off, the whole point of the mask is that it hides your identity when you're in the metaverse, so that subconsciously somebody doesn't recognize you in the real world, right? That's the whole purpose of the mask.
Different. You're not.
But he's already a cartoon cat in the metaverse, and then he's a real cat in the real world. So nobody is gonna like see him and be like, I know that cat from my subconscious.
Yeah.
So I just felt like it wasn't necessary for him to have masks. He's the only one that doesn't need one, and I didn't realize he was even wearing one. I just thought it was the top half of his cartoon head. So that's why I'm giving him number 10. So that's fair, right?
So funny enough.
All right, we're at number 9. Number 9
is also Morgana.
Okay.
And I was gonna say every single point that you just said. It took me probably up until the end of Makoto's palace.
Yeah, that's a decent ways way into the game.
Like at least 40 hours for me when I finally realized that he wasn't just wearing a yellow scarf. And he actually had a whole costume.
I just feel like a cartoon cat.
It feels really out of place. Honestly, I think there's just really not anything to talk about. I
think we said it. It's not necessary.
Yeah.
I don't recall ever seeing this cat costume before, though.
Okay, so we did not, I swear to God,
we did not plan this.
We didn't talk before. We just wanted to make this like legit, like see how different they were. My number 9 is Haru.
Actually,
Noir. And same thing. It's just a very like nondescript, boring. Like it doesn't do anything to add to her costume. It's not distinct at all. Like if you haven't played the game in a while, you're probably going to forget what her mask even looks like because it's literally the most basic, plain, boring.
Maybe if it had feathers like her hat does,
or like some like pattern on the something to differentiate. It's just literally like a matte black mask. It's boring. Okay, so there we go. We're like 9 and 10. We're right there. Yeah. Okay, so we're up to number 8.
Okay, so even though Futaba's my favorite, I have her mask up on there.
Number 8?
Think,
Okay.
Compared to the rest of them, I just think the giant goggles, they really fit her character well. It's just, compared to everyone else's, I just don't like them. I think they're really clinky. I think they're a little bit too large.
Interesting.
I think that they fit her character well. I just said that, but I really want to get my point proven. I'm just not a big fan of it, and that's all. Honestly, it's not my favorite design, and
this video is based on our personal opinion, which is the truth. So it's important that everyone knows that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 100% correct.
All right. So
I should know that.
For my number 8, actually, we're gonna start to differentiate. I'm gonna actually go with Sumire, or Violet, if you want to go with her metaverse name. I think it's just too boring. Like, there's nothing special about it. At least she has some of the like silver filigree, like a little bit of design on the mask, but there's nothing to set it out to make it special. It kind of like is one step above Haru's, where it has a little bit of detail, but there's no like super special design about it or anything like, to me, that's really like, oh wow, that's a cool mask. Definitely not even the best part of her costume. Once again, I would, if I hadn't looked at her or played the game for a while, I would forget what her mask even looks like.
Yeah.
So to me, it just was kind of didn't have as much pizzazz. So that's why it ranked number 8 for me.
Okay.
All right.
My number 7 is Makoto, and I think that the silver, it looks good with her costume, but honestly, the only thing I have to say is it's just mediocre. There's not really an apparent design to it. It's just a metal mask, and I think that's what kind of doesn't do it for me. It's just not enough details. I think it's just kind of bland and boring.
Yeah, so my number 7 is Makoto.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep!
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
So we got back on track here with thinking similar. So yeah, I like the fact that it's like a metal, it's a little more like, I don't even know the right way to phrase it. Like, it's not intimidating, but like, it has more presence. It's like, you're more like her. She's strong-willed, stoic a little bit, a guard type thing. But once again, like he said, it's pretty basic design, and it's just metal. Like, it's just straight like a straight like eye guard, like glasses, like a thick visor with like the eyes cut out, and she has a great costume, and one of the themes of her costume is like spikes and all that. Like they could have incorporated something more into her mask to make it better, and they just didn't. It's just too plain for me, so that's why number 7. All right, cool. Well, there we go. We're like more similar than I thought we would.
Okay, number 6 for me
is
gonna be Sumire.
Okay.
And that's just because compared to all of the basic ones, I just like hers the best. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I like it second best because we still have Jokers, and I'll get to that later.
Spoiler, right there apparently.
I just really like the way it matches her costume. I think it fits her character really well. I really do like how it just looks royal. Like, it looks
fair enough,
like something someone important would wear. And I think that
it's also, to me, like the French masquerade type thing. Like Akechi's first mask, it has like that kind of that French vibe, which is not bad at all. It's good. It's just not as good as some of the other ones.
So I think it really does make her look royal, but that's about the most it does. So that's why it's at 6 for me.
Okay. And my number 6 is actually going to go to Loki. I love the mask, but this one he has is only in Act 3. He's, only on your team for a limited amount of time. It is a little bit bulky and more of like a full helmet compared to some of the others. I do like it. I think it fits his character. Him in Act 3 is like the best. That's like my favorite. Like the voice acting and his character arc in Act 3. I love the character, but the helmet, it's not even a mask. It's more of a helmet. And I just didn't love it as much as the core cast. So no real reason why I don't dislike it. I just don't like it as much as the ones I put above it.
Now, let's see you drop dead one at a time in front of your precious friends!
Damn it, he's lost it. Here comes!
Die!
Okay, number 5 for me
Or
is
top 5.
going to be Joker.
Okay.
So this is the basic one I like the most. It seems a little bit out of place being a white mask to his all black and red outfit, but I mean, it's iconic. Most people who know Persona know it. Most people who don't know Persona know Joker.
Yeah, he did get a lot of recognition with like Smash Brothers and other stuff too. Yeah,
I just think that it's a good iconic mask. It's not too detailed. It's not too little detailed. I think it's good for Joker, and
for what it is.
It's a good middle ground.
Yeah, so here we go again. My number 5 is Joker.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
this is
So I think the only thing I have to add to that, I do enjoy it, and it does like fit the character. I actually like that it's white compared to his all black because it stands out a little bit more. The only thing I don't like about it, and this goes from the video game to even some of the statues I have of him to artwork, is sometimes his eyes look a little wonky behind the mask.
They do.
Like it doesn't line up with them. And that always bothers me. Like every time I see it, that it looks like he can't fully see through, or like part of the mask is blocking his vision. It drives me nuts. So that's literally the only reason I have it at number 5. So that's it. That's all I need.
Okay, my number 4 is going to be Anne. Now we're starting to get
Anne or On?
On, sorry. That's
Get it right.
my fault.
Yeah.
So compared to the last couple people we haven't gone over, I really do like it. I think all of these masks are gonna fit each character really well. I think that's, of course, what they're meant to do. So I just think that compared to some of the other people's, Anne's really fits her. Anne's.
You're gonna, yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. I just really think it fits her character well, and I think that the red is a really nice shade. I think it complements her blue eyes and white, silverish looking hair well, and that's about it. I like it.
Fair enough. So my number 4 actually is Futaba, your favorite character.
Okay.
Everything that he said, you kind of said that you was like maybe a criticism. I actually really enjoy it. I love that they're oversized goggles. To me, that fits who she is as a character in the game, like being a hacker, like gamer, like the oversized like headphones with a microphone. The big I love the big goggles that like are reflective. I think it's a very unique mask. It stands out amongst the others, and it kind of gives her a little more presence because you don't see her in her costume as much as the other characters. At least in this game, I do like that she got more actual usefulness in Strikers. Like you actually have to like missions with her on the field. But I think because of the fact that she doesn't appear in her metaverse costume as often, I'm not going to rank her higher, but I actually really enjoyed her whole costume. But the mask, especially, I thought was very unique compared to the rest of them. So I ranked it at number 4. And we're at number 3 now. Top three.
Top three. Okay, I'm going to have Akechi, not Loki, because that's his persona. I think you said that a couple of times.
Did I?
Yeah.
Akechi's his name.
Yeah. And
what did I say?
You said his name was Loki.
Oh, Crow. Okay, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I said
minor
instead of on, so.
There we go. We both get one.
Okay, so I was under the impression, originally, that
Yeah.
it was going to be his costume when you're inside Nijima's palace. So the red pointed actual crow-looking mask. I really like that mask. I think it is really good. It's just like An's, but I think the red fits his character.
The red and white costume that he has?
I think it's just like Sumire's. It looks really prestigious. It looks nice, and the red mask just really finishes everything off. I think it's a great addition and a great topper.
Fair enough, yeah.
I just like it a lot. But that's the red mask. Actually, I would keep the black mask the same. I think it fits his costume really well. I think he is definitely one of the better characters in Act 3. I really love his character arc and what the costume really represents, and then I think that the helmet is a good addition to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you. I think honestly, if any of them, his is the one that I would be most likely to change the position, like depending on like my mood or like after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Just doing this one, that's just like where I put it. That's kind of where I felt it fell for me. But
yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Okay, so number 3 for me is gonna be Fox, or Yusuke. So Fox is a weird character in the game. I feel like he's probably the one that fits in least with the rest of the group. The more the time goes by, and anytime I think about the game and the cast, Futaba is a very introverted character, very younger than even the rest of them, to the point where she doesn't go to school with them. And she is very different. But I think the one that fits in the least, at least in terms of personality and who they are as a person, would be Fox. And I loved him as a character. Absolutely loved him. I would have loved to see more development growth with him over time. If they would have ever actually done like a true follow-up to Persona 5, like a true another 100-hour RPG, I would have loved to have more focus on him.
Persona 5.5 or something?
Well, I don't even, who knows
Yeah.
what they would call it.
They're probably going to
But, I mean, I'm down for it, but I just would love to see more development for him. That being said, I actually really don't like his costume that much. I don't like that he has a tail like on the side that's coming off. I do like the contrast between the darker suit and then like he has big flashes of white. Like the boots are really white and he has some like white fabric on his shoulders. I don't mind a bigger belt. I actually wish he was more flamboyant over the top with his costume because of who he is as an artist and kind of like not an outsider, but just the way he doesn't necessarily care about being judged the way other people do. Like he's just his own person. He's gonna say what he wants to say. Not a super huge fan of the costume, but I loved the mask. I think it's very traditional. Looks very much more traditional Japanese to me. I love the fact that it is more animalistic. That's once again something I wish they would have like kind of explored a little bit more in the game. But I think those kind of masks appealed to me more. I just was naturally more like drawn to them, like paying more attention to them, and I liked the way they looked. So his mask is definitely the highlight of his whole costume for me, and I just enjoyed it a lot. So that's why I'm putting him at number 3.
Okay, number 2 is probably my second favorite character.
Well, it's your number 2, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it's going to be Ryuji. I love Ryuji. I love his energy. I love his character. I love his persona. I love how good he is in battle. I also love his t-shirts, because I have this one on right now. But I mean, compared to the rest of the Phantom Thieves, his mask blows them out of the water. I think that with all the detail from the eyebrows to the nose to the actual like indents of the teeth in the mask, I think it looks perfectly like a skull, and I don't think I'd change anything about it. I think it fits so well with his like personality and his costume.
Yeah,
it's great. I love it so much. So I love it, but not as much as number one in my opinion.
Okay. So I'll go to my number 2. I'm going to go with An, who is my favorite female character in all of Persona. But also, too, like, kind of what you mentioned with the red mask. I love that her costume is so very distinct. Whether, there's a lot of people that have, one thing or another to say about it, either very critical or very adoring. I think it's very much stands out. Very bold. And the fact that it's all red, but doesn't get boring. Well, I guess not all red. The long gloves are pink.
But I
love the fact that the mask completely fits in, I think, better than any other mask on the team with the whole costume, except that it's even more like metallic, a little more shiny. I just think it fits so well, and once again, it has like that animal theme. The same as Fox has a fox type, hers has more of like a cat type. And I don't know what it was about it, but I just loved that the mask had a distinct theme, and you knew what it was, more so than the other masks that do definitely fit into like some of the old-fashioned or art from certain periods. Especially, I feel like there's a lot of like French influence on the masks in the game, but those two, the masks just stuck out a lot to me. I love the animal part of it, and I have no complaints about the mask at all. So I loved seeing her mask, and yeah, it was easy for me to put that in that spot.
I hear you, Carmen. You're right. No more holding back.
So here we go, number 1.
Number 1 for me, obviously by process of elimination.
Yeah, I figured it out.
It's going to be Fox, Yusuke. And I mean, wow, I really love the mask.
Just be honest.
Yeah, it's
my
number 1 for a reason. Ever since I met Yusuke at the start, I thought he was a little bit weird, but then slowly as I pushed through his social link and really just got to know him better.
Still weird, but lovable.
Yeah.
He can be weird, that's fine.
He was great.
Yeah.
I mean, him and Ryuji are definitely probably both top 5 for me out of all of Phantom Thieves. I think the animalistic kind of look to the mask, along with the whole costume, just really...
And I feel like his does have the Japanese mask vibe.
Even compared to the rest of the like actual animalistic ones, like the crow and On the cat, it looks the most detailed. It looks the most like well thought into. It really looks like a traditional mask, and I love that about him. I think it just blends into his character so well, and yeah, it's at my number 1 for a reason, and I'm glad
sticking with it. Yeah, good. All right.
Let us now forge a contract. I am thou, thou art I. The world is filled with both beauty and vice. It is time you teach people which is which.
And then I'll say, obviously, same thing, process of elimination here. My number 1 is Skull. I still can't believe, if you've seen on the shelf, I've got the Nendo, and that's only because he's the only Phantom Thief still to not get a scale figure. I love the character. I love the bromance type characters in all the Persona games, at least Persona 3 on
Junpei.
Like Junpei is a great character. He actually has a really good story arc. Yusuke, from Persona 4.
It's Yosuke.
Or Yosuke. Oh, this
Yusuke and then Yosuke. It's confusing.
So I love his character a lot too. I love those kind of characters, like your best friend, somebody that's always by your side. And I know Japan hates him. That sucks that Japan
It
hates
really
him.
sucks because he's
He's an awesome character.
You know, I'm gonna say I think he's probably my favorite character.
He's
I
a
like
great character.
Futaba, but I think she's down to 2 and Ryuji's
Yeah.
up to my 1.
And if you're the reason you hate Ryuji is because he did something that like made you angry or like you wouldn't have done. That's because he's a unique character. Like they're all unique characters. They're supposed to be people. They're supposed to make mistakes and say the wrong thing. I think what's important is who they are deep down. And he was just such a great bromance, like, you know, your best friend type guy. And his costume as a whole, even the whole costume, I think still might be my favorite overall, but definitely his mask. It fits his, that like brash, like bold, I'm gonna like get in there and kick your ass attitude that he has. And like you said with the anatomy, somebody that works with bones and the human body all day, every day. It's a great articulation of the human skull, or at least that the facial bones, and it fits. It's such a cool like
I think
you know,
the mask
like,
and his persona, Captain Kid, they fit him so well.
Oh,
they
yeah.
fit like him needing to be out there and him needing to like really get his own attention.
Be in front, yeah. His whole costume works. I love the just yellow gloves, the boldness of that to stand out, to stick out. That's who he wants to be. But the mask is very much unique amongst all of them. You know, I love the animal mask, but this is like a human mask. Like it's just even one step above, and just that shiny metal, you know, glisten to it. Like everything about it to me screams, okay, you're gonna pay attention to me now while I kick your ass, and I loved it. So that was always my favorite from the get-go. I just thought it was the, you know, the best one by far, so I loved it. So yeah, okay.
I mean,
there we did it. We
that
got
brings
through
it to
our
an
top
end.
10.
Thank you guys.
And I think
so much
it was
for listening.
we were actually more in line than I thought we would be.
I thought I was gonna have way different ones
Yeah,
than you, but
for the
you
most
were-
part we were pretty close
I think
on
we had
everything.
like 4, almost 5 of them kind of
Like right on
similar.
top. Yeah, well, even like one or so. I mean, that was like crazy.
Yeah.
So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. We just wanted to have fun. Obviously, bringing the by masks. How important is that? It was just a fun video to do.
It
But
was meant to be just a fun video to do.
like
It's
all of
not
ours,
serious.
we're not.
Obviously,
We can't do serious videos. I would thought about them. We're gonna not be good at those.
Honestly, what I want to see is if you are not bothered by it, write your list in the comments and let us see what you think. And then if you want to explain it, go ahead.
See, I was even gonna go. I was gonna say something similar. Just give us your favorite one, and the reason why. If you want to do a top 10, if you want to go through that, I'll read it.
Go ahead, absolutely.
But just if you want to contribute to the conversation at all, just the fun of this video, just give us your top favorite and you know why that person's your favorite mask. So, anyways, that's it, guys. From two people that you know have a lot of
influence on everything.
definitely influence. That's not what I was gonna say. I was just gonna say a lot of love for the art and everything on Persona 5. If you do too, please share it. Otherwise, if you made it this far, thanks for watching.
Yeah, I mean,
a long video about
30
masks.
minutes is definitely a little bit tough for some people,
Yeah.
but we really do appreciate everyone who watches our videos. You guys mean so much to us.
Aw.
This is really just a fun channel, and I'm glad that we can have fun with you guys. So,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right.
That's about it. Have a
Later.
good day or night.